Welcome to Creeper World 4, and I'm your host, Jman25. Today we're going to be doing a mission of the colony sort where just different people have made their own maps and you have to survive. Creeper World 4 is a game where there's a blue tidal wave that's always trying to kill you. So today's map will be called Survive the Waves, and let's get into it. So here we are in the map. Let's go ahead and look around, see what we have. Creepers over here. Those are a giant mound here. There are a couple of energy shields keeping it in place. So there's only one emitter that emits 2,000 every half second. So that's a massive amount of creeper. And then this blue stuff over here on the bottom, that'll absorb creeper and then disperse more creeper. So the more of this blue area that is covered with creeper, the more creeper it'll emit. And then we have a couple of energy shields, a few more energy shields, some Grenar Mother that we can take advantage of, some Redon ore that'll help with. Oh, what would Redon help with? Normally it helps with spores, a thing that'll launch into the air, and then you have to have practically heat-seeking missiles that go shoot them down. But we don't have those. We have blob nests, 10 and 4, so we'll have to deal with 20 blobs in 4 minutes time, which is that'll be hard. That'll be hard to deal with. We'll figure out a use for the Redon later. This blue-eyed ore can be taken and turned into anti-creeper, and then we have some more Grenar Mother. So, well, there's this white area. When you put anti-creeper on that, it'll emit anti-creeper all on its own. It's blue stuff, but just for anti-creeper. And as it sounds, anti-creeper is the exact opposite of creeper, so they'll just fight each other. We'll go ahead and set our rematerialization coordinates right here. And before we even start the game, we're going to just set up a whole lot of towers to start collecting energy as soon as we can. And without energy, you are not doing anything in this game. So we'll set a few up. About like that, and then we'll get started. So here we go. We're going to start building. We're going to go at a ×2 speed. So this can be building as soon as we can. And then we're going to start... I want to start collecting... Actually, we're going to slow down. I want to start collecting this blue-eye as soon as I can. So we'll just make a whole bunch of pylons. Make a whole lot of pylons to give the blue-eye a transmission vector back to camp. We're going to put a factory so we can take advantage of all the blue-eye, Redon, and Grenar. We also have 8 orbitals at our disposal, so I can use any of these. Damper, I've never figured out what Damper does. Singularity sucks all the creeper into one area. Rain, there's just a large bombardment of asteroids. And then conversion, we can convert any creeper, I'll show you. We can convert all the creeper in this area right here into anti-creeper. But I don't want to use that yet. I'll use that later. You can hear all the towers being put down very forcefully. Gonna want this to go here, and we'll do those as well. Alright, and then once these are built, we'll get going. So I'll show you what I've been doing. I put a, what is it called? A sprayer. It emits anti-creeper, takes the blue-eyed ore comes into the factory, which then creates anti-creeper, and then that gets shifted off or sent off to the sprayers, and I turned it on always on, and it's starting to, it emitted anti-creeper onto this white stuff, and the white stuff is now emitting anti-creeper. The white stuff. Sounds like I'm... what I also did is I extended the, excuse me, the towers over to here, and I put another sprayer here on always on, because it's yellow stuff here, you can see. It emits, if it gets covered by anti-creeper, it'll emit anti-creeper, but if it gets covered by creeper, it emits creeper. So that's kind of the wild card here. So I wanted to gain access to that as soon as I could. So I also just made a whole line of snipers here. Snipers are the only way you can kill these blobs, which will be launching in a minute. So hopefully these snipers will be done and loaded up with their ammo. Also, what I've found out in my playing of this game is it's always best to have redundancies. So having more, well, that's the warning telling us that the blobs are going to be showing up. So I have two lines of two transmission lines, one here, one here. So in case one gets interrupted, we still have another one, so we double our chances of stuff being able to make it to here and then make it back to the front lines. What we're going to do is get this special. There's this thing called an M-Rift. So if we build that and then we build another one, this is a transporter more or less. That'll transport everything. It'll do the same thing that the towers and the pylons do, only it does it instantaneously. So if I build one there and then I build one maybe over here, once those get built, they'll just transmit everywhere. Also, what you can do is you can take these shields and you can make it so they don't block anti-creeper. So if I do that, it'll fill all. You can see that starts seeping in over here, and then all this anti-creeper will start filling over here. Another thing, once all these blobs launch in 26 seconds, what we're going to do is we're just going to pack a whole bunch of, the best course of action will be just pack a whole bunch of cannons and mortars just all along here. Like in between these shields. What we'll also do is disable anti-creeper blocking here already. Disable, so the anti-creeper can start fighting on our side. So we can push that, and then what we'll also do, we'll leave this here so the anti-creeper gets pushed that way. What we'll do once this anti-creeper, I guess we can do it now. We'll disable the blocking on these shields so that anti-creeper can come up here as well and start reinforcing this stuff. Another thing we're going to want to start doing is going to our structures and get miners, and we're just going to want to set up this whole blue area. We're just going to set up with miners. That'll just, all that they'll do is, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. What all they'll do is just collect energy. You can set them to collect what's called, the blue-eyed ore. So you can set them to get that. You can set them up there for that, so they can mine blueite or mine energy. But with all this blueite ore that we have, we're just gonna want energy production. And you can see just that one line of miners is taking all of our energy away. And here comes here come the blobs. Here come the blobs. Oh man. And there they go. That whole line of blobs just gone and just gone. How long till they reach? A minute 35. Well, what we'll do then is just get a whole line of towers over here. Put those there and put those there. And then or those pylons, then we'll put towers all along here to, and we're just going to start building cannons. We're going to put a whole line of cannons in here. Which this is going to take so much energy. We're also going to put a line of towers in here. And we'll fill this all up with cannons as well. And then we'll start. I think we'll do 2 lines of cannons, and then we'll come here and line all this up with mortars, and we'll get a second row of mortars all along here. And that's going to take so much energy. I should have waited on that. I definitely should have waited on that, because yeah, our energy production, we're going to run a deficit here real soon. So we'll start towers. We'll build a whole bunch of towers so we can maybe start collecting a whole bunch of energy for the least amount of input. Oh yep, here they come. Alright, so we'll move a whole bunch, move snipers over there, we'll double click here and move all these snipers over here. Move these snipers towards the middle. We'll just back all these up so the snipers will be able to take care of the blobs earlier. I think that all looks pretty good. No, you know, except for the 83.3 energy deficit. What I do have, what they gave us is an ERN portal. So there's these little mystery block cubes that you can put the mystery blocks into these areas, and it boosts your energy and mine productions, the build speed, move speeds, fire range, and fire rate. It'll just boost all of those. You can hear all the thuds of all the... Oh, there's our timer, letting us know when the blobs will be launched. Since we have an energy surplus, we're going to build a whole line of miners right there. And we'll build an entirely second line of miners right behind them. Just cause I can. And then we'll put another row of towers right here behind all these. And oh my goodness gracious, do we have an energy deficit? Yeah, we're just gonna let that go. Yep, and the anti-creeper's already meeting the creeper. Oh, I haven't set up refineries. Oh, that was a big boo-boo. We need to build these refineries so they can get this Grenar and start sending it back to... Start sending it back to the factory. Because with this Grenar, we'll be able to start building rockets. With rockets, we can send these orbitals up into space. And with our orbitals into space, we can start destroying the creeper sooner. And then we'll put more refineries down here. Put some towers next to... I'll put a pylon next to this refinery. Oh! There we go, let's watch this massacre. No, those two might get... Oh, those two got through. We need to move. Alright. And our cannons are starting to fire. And this is when my computer starts hating life. So yeah, you can see this. Oh, this is an entire wave. 400 pieces high. And this anti-creeper's only 12, 17. Yeah, we're gonna need all the help we can get. So we're gonna start. We're gonna have some rockets built. We're gonna build 1, 2, 3. We'll start with 3 for now. We're also gonna want to build a couple of runways. Turn them this way. Oh, whoa, no, not what I wanted. O rotates it, not R. So we'll put 1 runway there, 1 there, and while those are need all those to be built, need to build a whole another row of miners. And watch our energy storage plummet as we're trying to supply all these weapons, and we're trying to build. Actually, you know what? We're gonna discontinue building these. We'll just start with 1, because we need the runways, and we need the miners. We actually need miners more than we need anything. So I made a bit of a boo-boo. Let's set up a whole lot more. Let's set up a whole lot more towers. Oh, listen to all that. All those miners got up. There we go. We'll build a whole nother row of miners. And our energy storage is not doing too bad. Look at everything. Just trying to survive. What we will do, we'll help out a little bit. Send 1 rain over here to this corner. We'll send another rain over here to this corner. And just watch the fireworks. And as soon as they start... Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at these pockets of creeper starting to form. Yeah, my computer is hating me when I go over there, so let's not go over there and just listen to the punishment. Look at these are starting to be completed. Set another row of towers. Right there. And then we should have enough for 2 more rows of miners. Well, yeah, we're definitely trying to just push this creeper back as far. Keep it at bay as much as we can. Because this energy shield is not going to last much longer. See, it's at 74%. Yeah. See, 74% there, 83% there. Oh, we're starting to see a little bit of ground over here. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yep. We're like the... Nah. I was about to say we're like the Soviet Union trying to catch up to everyone else after the industrial age. That's passing up, but... Not quite so much. We're slightly... We have a slightly ambitious building plan. There we go. Now these are starting to complete. Build a whole nother row. Alright. Well, now that this anti-creeper is here, We'll have it build up. Oh yeah, look at that. This energy shield is able to regenerate. We'll send a rain to the middle, but I don't want to send too many. We'll keep these last two orbitals around for a real bad day. Runways are up, so we'll start building. This whole runway will just be regular bombers, which just take energy. And this whole runway will just be anti-creeper bombers, which will, after they're built, they'll take little bombs of anti-creeper. Man, does this seem loud to you guys? We'll go into settings, go to sound. We'll drop the sound effects volume by a little bit. It's pretty loud. That's better. Look at that. Look at all those miners. All those mines. Alright, well. We're definitely keeping the anti-creeper at bay now. Keeping the anti-creeper at bay. We'll watch this massacre of blobs. Maybe. There we go, yep. Blobs will not get into our front lines. Maybe they will. Nope, they did not. Alright. Well. Since we're holding the lines, I will see you guys as soon as we're making progress. Here we are. We have consistently held a nice barrier right here with the creeper being back, and it's all the way down to, what, 100? About 100. So that's nice. I created a grand total of 4 airfields, and they're off. You can hear the airplanes taking off at a very regular intervals, and they're just helping hold this line right here. What I also did is these 5 rockets are ready to go, and these 5 rockets are building. Once we hear these start taking off, we'll come back and take a look. It's quite the spectacular spectacle to watch. So I've created 2 kind of infiltration units, invasion units. One here to go on this side, one here to go on this side. But before we do that, well, before or after we do that, we need a consistent supply of supplies. So what we're going to do is we're going to lead with the rain. Here comes the rain. Alright. So the rain will come and hopefully make a nice little hole right here where we can establish a beachhead. We'll put this here, and I'll put the pylon where that used to be. Yeah, look at that. Look at all that creeper just being taken out. And while that's happening, in a faster fashion, we'll come back here. 68, 69. These will take a while until they're ready. Which will be alright. Oh, that was at 46. Very nice. These are not even, they're a fourth of the way being built. Oh, yep, look at that. Alright, infiltration team, go, go, go! Put another pylon right here. So by the time the infiltration team gets in, the pylon will be built and ready to supply supplies. Hopefully, I'm planning on the ability to just hold this corner. Although that's a great time for all the bugs to show up. energy. We have such an energy surplus at the moment, we can just build a third infiltration team. We'll build it right like that. Oh dear. Hopefully these snipers will be able to hold these back. Probably get ready to build another pylon, because the bugs sure seem to go for the pylons immediately. And away goes the artillery support. While there's a vacancy, we'll put this here. We'll take a bunch of these. Take a bunch of these and put them over in this area so they can start holding this bubble that we have here. Little bulge, battle of the bulge. Only this time, be unlike the Germans, and not fail. We'll select the squad, move that there. We'll select this squad and move this over here. To start pushing, to keep pushing that, or to help the front lines hold the line. We have all these, and all those, and they're not going anywhere. They're not firing. This was a bad idea. You never want to move everything at once. Little boxes. These mortars need ammo. Moving them into harm's way. We're gonna send another rain over there to help them push it back and keep it back. Oh, the rocket's supposed to. Oh, that one already took off. Ooh, 166, real soon. Oh, that could be an issue. Just in case we start losing all these guys, I don't want to lose this entire... I don't want to lose all the progress we have here. Send in this infiltration team to replace everything we just lost. We might end up taking this over here and having them come over here too. We really need to push this corner and help our units stay alive. We'll create another little team. We lost the tower. Oh, they're taking off. Let's go see. Yeah, look at these just ripple fire off the line. That is cool to watch. Yep, that'll never get boring. How close to these people? Pretty close. Alright, let's go back and see these things. Oh, nice! We do have a nice little bubble here. We need to keep reinforcing these. We have 2 more rains available. We'll do it. We'll send them in. And we'll also use the Air Forces to keep this here. Yep. Oh man, I'm almost wanting a third line of rockets. We have the Grenar coming in, being converted into like Lytic. We'll do it. We're gonna do another line of 5 rockets. There we go. We're generating this, we're using that of energy. What I also did is I turned a bunch of these miners into whatever, blueite miners. Seeing as how we have so much electricity being generated. We can only store 100. So there's no, we're generating more than we're using, so there's no need to have all these. What I need to do is have a faster way of transmission for all this blueite to go. Yeah, for all these blueite to make its way down. And just like that. Because the towers transmit, but the towers transmit, the pylons transmit faster. So the pylons you set more in a grid pattern to also have energy created, converted? I don't know. Oh, look at this, alright. Start this pylon over here. Take this whole chunk of towers. And we'll also take a whole chunk of snipers over here. Put that over there. Take these and put all these right here. Yeah, look at that. We're doing it to it. We also need to disable blocking anti-creeper there. So anti-creeper can go and start attacking the creeper on its own doorstep. Oh, here come the bugs. The snipers are still generally en route, so we're gonna lose a few towers here. Snipers are they're starting to land. Maybe. Move this squad over. Move this squad over. Oh. We're having to launch. That's probably this one. Look at that. All these are here. They're starting to receive their lift tick. That's one that took off. Look at that, we're moving we are continuously moving the barrier. Front lines. Oh, why am I telling you? Oh, I don't want you to go to base, I want you to fight. Well, since all these have nothing to do, we'll move them up here. We'll put a tower right there, and we'll also put a tower right there. Well, these have nothing to do, so we'll move these all up. Those ones are gonna die. But they'll die for a good cause. All this, look at it, look at all these going in. And being destroyed. We might need to send in a rain. So we are definitely losing the battle on this. But I'll show a cool little trick. We just had our whole line of rockets stopping it. We will send a singularity down here. I'll suck a lot of this creeper up. It should create a vacuum. Yep, there you can see the peaks are rising. And then once that rises, we'll take the conversion and we'll convert all of it. We'll see if that actually works. I haven't actually tried that before. We'll see if it works though. I can't see why it wouldn't. Yeah, you see all that? See how it's... Oh yeah, it's just sucking that away. That's nice. That's real handy. We'll send it now, actually. Right now. Let's see how high. Oh, yep. Let's see. Going up. Oh yeah, look at that. Beautiful tower of anti-creeper. There's all this. And that tower of anti-creeper goes away very quickly. But that allows this to be reinforced with new anti-creeper. Put a tower here. We'll move a whole bunch of those up. And we'll see how this works. Push that back still. Last time we did this, we lost a whole lot of towers in a very short amount of time. Do it. Maybe we'll do that again, or we could just send 3 rains in. Well, we'll do. Actually, we're going to send 2 rains in, here and here. And then we'll rush this and nullify that. The way you stop these emitters in Loudness is you go to eruptions, you have to have a nullifier, and it nullifies the enemy. And we're going to lose a whole lot of towers due to blobs, because our snipers are nowhere near position. One sniper up, but that's not going to help. Yeah. We'll put a tower here. Move a lot of these up. And then we'll take this. Take these and move those here. The vacated position. Oh, what's taking off now? Oh, that one? Oh, these are... Yep, those are going too. Wow. Once we have all these launching, we're going to have so many orbitals. We won't have to do much else, just use orbitals the whole time. Shoot him, sniper, shoot him. We might put another rain over here to kind of protect the flank right there. Yep. Gonna go a whole bunch of towers. So what we're going to do is we're going to start building replacement towers right here. This there. We're going to move these towers up to defend that. We need to move some towers to start going here and protecting that flank. this, select the squad, and want the squad to attack this. What's next? We might, because this is a straight up. I want this. Select squad, come over here as well. We can start building the nullifier and nullify that as quickly as possible. Yeah, if we can keep this anti-creeper, then creeper cannot come here and start building again. Look at this, we're pushing it back. Pushing it back. So the next course of action, I moved all of these over to here, and we'll see if they can hold it here. I'm gonna do the single, a rocket. Oh, rockets are taking off. We're gonna do that singularity conversion trick again. So pull the creeper over to here. Just pull all of it as much as we can. This is not looking good. We're starting to lose a bunch of towers over on this side. Probably also doesn't help they don't have a tower over here to resupply them. Or pylon. I always call pylons towers. Alright, so the singularity is working really well. So we're going to go ahead and send one conversion down. Pop! Yeah, look at that. Lovely tower of anti-creeper. So move, select squad, move it to here. Select this squad. Move it up here. Select this squad. We're doing it. I like, if we can come around here and keep the creeper away from all this blue area, then that's less creeper that we have to deal with later. I'm okay with leaving this bubble here. Maybe having some towers there to keep it in check. Let's just send a few more towers over there. Let's send a whole lot. If we keep these towers over here to keep it in check and keep this bubble here, it's not that big of a deal. If we can shut this emitter down, that would be huge. Move that over there so it doesn't get in the way. Move this over here. This is nullified. The nullifier is running, so that's nullified. Now it's our next task. Be here. Also, what I want to do, I'm going to put a rift over here so it doesn't take supplies as long to get to the front lines. Put all of these here. And put a pylon here. Move all of these here. Look at this. What we'll do is we'll put a rain there, and we will singularity where the rain is, so the rain just destroys it all. And over here we'll convert it. So many orbitals. All of the orbitals. So nice. So this line is about to go. That one already went, but those four are about to go. Look at that. Alright, now we need to move quick safely and effectively. Put that there. Put the nullifier right here. This is still emitting 2,000 every half second. But if we can have it shrouded with anti-creeper and cannons, then we will be alright. Yep, see, I already took that nullifier out. Put a rain here. Right there, right down the center. Yeah, this rift needs to come in. What? We're gonna bring all of these over here. Let's get all of these over there. You get this group, select squad, bring it up here. And we need to get this nullifier up. Nope. We're starting to lose all our towers. This may be a glorious disaster. Well, we should be pretty close to being able to nullify this over here. In all honesty, let's see if we can do this. Nullifier right here. Actually, we'll put a nullifier over on this side. We need one of these. Select squad to come over here and destroy it. Because this creeper needs to go. Where can we put this nullifier? Put it right there. The creeper's already there. Oh man, that tower's gone. Ooh. Might have overextended just a lot. So wait for me to get singularity. Pull all this over there. So that ideally pulls all the creeper over to that side. Did it place the nullifier? It did. This needs to get built, and now good another rain won't do anything. Those all recently took off. These are about to go, and those will soon follow. We need this nullifier up. It's building. Is this rift up? The rift is up. That's nice. Macro rift. And that is drawing. Singularity's drawing the creeper over there. This might be getting close. Move all these over here. Stop it. I'll move these up here. This. That's close to nullifying Blob Nest. We'll also grab this and pull it over here. Put a second nullifier on this. Put that right there. Where's this nullifier? Is it built? And nullifier's built. Oh, conversion, nice! Convert it! Convert it! Convert it! Nice! Beautiful! Beautiful Tower of Light. Bring the singularity. Bring that over again. Just to keep our nullifier safe, which is almost there. That's nullified. This nullified. We are done. And that's game, folks. We will rift jump the heck out of here. Nice. So what's our time? 1918? Oh, not too shabby. J-Man25, we will submit that. Alright guys, well, thanks for joining me. We will, if you want to see more of this, let me know. I might do one or two more. If you want me to do the regular campaign, we can do that. We can for sure do that. If we want to do more user-created missions or just random missions, we can do that too. Otherwise, thanks for watching and take care.